Hey everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric, and on this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to smoke a turkey breast. I have a beautiful 8.5 pound turkey breast here I picked up at the store. Main reason I picked it up is because it was on sale for $1.39 a pound. You can't really get anything that inexpensive these days. A turkey breast is also a great alternative rather than cooking a whole turkey, which could be a little bit more complicated because you have to have the white meat cooked to a certain temperature, the dark meat to another temperature, and it can be a little overwhelming, particularly if you're a novice using the grill. So I'm going to show you a real simple, easy way to do this. My wife also likes the turkey breast because she just likes white meat, so this is kind of a win for everyone. It cooks a little bit quicker, it's got the white meat that she likes, it's easier for me to cook, and so it's a win-win for everybody. We're going to keep it real simple. I'm going to take it out of the package here, dry it off really well, and I'm going to apply a honey garlic rub, which is one of my wife's favorite, and we're going to cook it on my Kettle grill over indirect heat with a little bit of apple wood and hickory wood, and this is going to be absolutely delicious. So please stick around. I'm going to show you step by step how to do this. Let's get cooking. So the first thing you want to do, take it out of the package, rinse it off really well, dab it dry with a paper towel. Now we're just going to apply some olive oil on it, just a little bit of moisture so the dry rub can stick. Now you can use any kind of rub you like. Some people just use salt and pepper. There's some poultry seasoning rubs you can get. You can even just use poultry seasoning. Anything you like. If you've got a favorite barbecue rub, feel free to use that. Like I said, I'm using this Weber honey garlic rub because my wife really liked it. It's not overly strong. It's got a nice sweet taste to it. It seems to go very well with poultry, whether it's chicken. We've tried this on chicken. Never tried this on a turkey, but I'm anticipating it's going to be fine. So let's see. I'm going to turn it around a few spots so make sure I can get it real good. You've got to get the sides. You know how it works. Real easy. Now we're just going to let this sit on the counter. I'm going to go out and fire up my Kettle grill. I'll fire up the chimney starter. It's probably going to take a good 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes to get those coals hot. So this will be perfectly fine sitting out here for 20, 25 minutes, half hour while the grill heats up. This will just allow the turkey to come up to room temperature. It'll allow some of this rub to kind of flavor the meat a little bit. And we'll be back in a second when I'm ready to put this on the grill. See you in a little bit. So this is how you want to set up your Kettle grill. Now I got these little charcoal grates. I bought them for 15 bucks. Weber makes them. I recommend them. I put a little bit of applewood chips in there. But if you don't have this, that's fine. You could just pile 2 piles of coals, one over on this side and one on the other side. So I got a chimney full here of charcoals that are already done. So I'm just gonna put these on top, and this will burn the ones on the bottom. Oops, I did better than I expected. I thought I might spill a bunch. One more. Let's do it over here this end. And that's pretty much it. The next thing you want to do is you're going to put some kind of drip pan in the center. I bought these, Weber makes them, but you can use any old drip pan. You can even put a piece of foil in there and kind of make some edges on the edge so no liquid drips down. And then I'm just going to take some warm water. We don't need a lot of water in here, just a little bit, create a little bit of steam. I think that should do it. And then finally, we're going to put some wood chips on here. Put some wood chunks. I got some hickory wood chunks that I've soaked in some water. I'm just going to put on the top here. just to create, give some constant smoke. Boom. I'm going to put the grate on there, and we'll let this warm up for another, I don't know, 10-15 minutes just to get the temperature. Be right back. Alright, here we are. I've had it just kind of warming up with the cover on it for around 15 minutes or so. A lot of smoke is coming out, so I want to get that turkey breast on. Definitely, so I don't have to lose some of that smoke. The wood's catching fire. Now, the easiest way to do this is if you have a rack, like I do here, to put the turkey breast on. This makes it extra convenient because I can just pick this up. So I got this nice rack. I'm going to stick that right there. Obviously. Perfect. Now I'm going to put a temperature probe in one of the breasts here. Perfect. I also put the optional temperature probe here just so I can get a rough idea what temperature the kettle grill is. So we're going to cover this. We're going to allow it to soak up some smoke. Adjust your vents accordingly. You always want to cook to temperature. So depending on what you can get your grill stabilized at will determine how long this is going to take. If you want to try to go for a much more smokier flavor, you want to try to get your temperatures around 225, and then it's probably going to take 3 to 4 hours to cook this. If you want to go a little bit warmer, a little bit faster cooking time, try to get your temperature between 250 and 300, and then it'll probably take 2 to 3 hours. But again, these are just general guidelines. Your actual times might vary like everything else. You want to check it. We'll come back in around an hour, see if we need to add maybe a few more charcoal pieces and a couple more pieces of wood if need be. And that's about it. We'll do an internal temperature check and see where we're at. We want to remove this when it hits around 160 to 162, and then we're going to keep it covered, tented in foil for another 15 minutes to a half hour, and it's going to raise the temperature up to around 165. That's the safe zone. Once the temperature reaches 165, we know it's safe to eat. We don't want to cook it too much higher than 165, else we risk drying the meat out. So that's why we're going to try to remove it at around 160 to 162, cover it with foil, let it slowly bring its temperature up to 165 with a residual heat when it's tented in foil, and then letting it sit there for 15-20 minutes is going to guarantee the bird's going to maintain all those delicious juices. So that's it, guys. The hard work is done. We'll let it smoke away. I'm gonna go have a beer and we'll be back shortly. Alright guys, it's been around an hour and 20 minutes. I came out here at around an hour, and I added a little bit more charcoal and a little bit more wood because the smoking had stopped, and just wanted to give you guys a look at it at the hour and 20 mark. It is smoking quite a bit because I did put some smoke on it. Whew. But there she is. In fact, let me see if I can show you. Just do a quick look at this up close. It's looking good. Seems like there's a couple spots where the rub rubbed off. It smells wonderful as well. So there you go. We're probably got another hour and a half or so. We'll be back shortly. Alright guys, while I'm waiting for that turkey breast to come up to temp, time for a beer review from 3rd Street Brewery, Hoplift IPA. 6.2% alcohol. I found this 4-pack of 16-ounce cans at the market. Never heard of it. Always like trying beers I've never heard of. It's made in Minnesota. So let's see. I like IPAs. Hoplift. I have a feeling this is going to be really, really hoppy. Okay, again guys, cheers. Thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate all the support. Feel free to leave any comments or suggestions. Thank you. Okay, it does smell a little citrusy, a little piney. Cheers again. Okay, yeah, it's got a little hop kick to it. Slightly bitter. It's not super hoppy, just an aftertaste. It's got like a lemon citrus taste in the beginning with that hoppy flavor and then a little bit of a bitter aftertaste. Oh, it's pretty good. It's medium body, medium carbonation. Not the best IPA I've had, but I think it's better than the average. Hoplift IPA. Well, let's see here. We have the grill at 273 degrees. It's been on for an hour and 48 minutes. And the temperature right now in the probe is 153, and I have my alarm set to go off at 160. So we're 7 degrees away. Once it hits 160, I'll go out there, spot check it in a few places. So we probably don't have much longer. So in the meantime, I got time to finish this beer. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright, once you get it inside, you want to cover it with foil and let it rest. So get a nice big piece of foil. You don't have to cover it real tight, just loosely. Let some of that heat continue to cook it. Let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes. We'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, here we are. We sliced this up. Man, it looks delicious. I got my son Kyle here. I want you to try a bite. Let me try a bite. Man, very good. Very smoky. What do you think, Kyle?
It's really good.
Wow. It is so smoky and so juicy. Man, extremely juicy.
I have to say this is probably the best turkey I've ever had on radio.
Wow, that's a big compliment coming from you. Here we are. I sliced both sides. Absolutely delicious. The skin is nice and crispy. Monica, come here. Try a piece. There's a piece in front of him. Man, I like those wood chunks. It was the first time I used wood chunks. It definitely has a more intense smoky flavor. Not overpowering, it's just right. I really like that hickory wood with a little bit of the apple wood. What do you think?
It's very good. Very moist. Yeah, the flavors are balanced perfectly. The smoke, the flavor, the aroma is amazing. So good job. Another win.
All right, thank you. Well, as always, guys, I appreciate you watching my video. Please like the video if you like what you see. Please subscribe to my channel. And make sure to check out my website. The link's in the top right. www.ericsmokingbarbecue.com. I appreciate your support. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.